Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Joachim Licious, and today I want to talk about the reason why I sold my Canon 24-70 f2.8 Mark II lens for the Canon 35mm f1.4 Mark II lens. Before you go rolling your head or shaking your eyes, rolling your eyes or shaking your head, let me explain why. I would like to state that this is not a comparison video between prime or zoom lenses, neither is a comparison video between these two lenses. Everything I'll be saying is just based on my own user experience and based on my personal preference, and it goes down to as little as aesthetic. Like, it's just really nothing scientific or concrete or technical. It's just what I really do want. So I'll give the reasons why I personally switched, and one of the first reasons is the weight. Okay, of course, I mean, the 24-70 weighs about 805 grams, and the 35mm f1.4 Mark II weighs 760 grams. The difference is 45 grams, but that makes a lot of difference when you are using this lens on a camera as big as the 600 on the Davinci 3S Pro kit. It goes pretty heavy, and the 45 grams at the point makes a whole lot of difference. That's one of the reasons why I sold it. The second reason is I use these lenses on the crop camera. I have this 35mm, so apparently my 24-70 isn't 24-70, but it is 38.4 to 112 millimeters, and the 35mm currently is 56 millimeters. Although I had a zoom lens, but I almost never utilized the zoom function often. I always found myself shooting 35mm and 40mm. I really never shot 24. I really never shot 70 on that lens. So I felt like I was wasting it. And aside that too, I realized that since with the zoom lens, most times I was zooming in and out aimlessly. I really never had purpose for zooming in and out. It was just convenient to just zoom in and out. I really didn't feel like I was part of the filmmaking process. Before I sold that lens, I heard a lot of YouTubers, filmmakers say the same thing about zoom lenses, that when you're shooting with the zoom lens, it makes you to be lazy and you really don't feel like you're a part of the process. I really never believed it until I switched to my prime lens, and right now I compose with meaning and with purpose, and I really feel like I am part of that process. The truth is that whichever of these lenses you go for, you can never go wrong. One big factor why I chose the 5mm is because of the aperture 1.4, of course. I never really shoot 1.4. I'm not really big on the old blurry bokeh or those, whatever they call it. I don't really care much about that, but it's nice to have 1.4 in low light situations. Again, I don't shoot in complete darkness and try to put my ISO to whatever, to the highest. I don't do all those things. I try to light even my dark scenes, but it's also just nice to know that if you are ever in a situation where you don't have control, you can actually, to a certain degree, get away with, usable footage. One other thing I like about the prime lens is the fact that it doesn't zoom, therefore it doesn't have an extending barrel. I never like that about the 24-70. It's a very little, it might be a flimsy, silly excuse or whatever, but I just don't like the extending barrel. I really never liked it. When I use a mid box, I don't like the fact that it usually extends over or outside the mid box. It was just not my kind of thing. I like the prime lens because it does not do that, and it's just beautiful. Overall, so I prefer the look more of the prime lens over the zoom lens. I don't know why exactly. Honestly, I can't tell you why, but I just like it. That being said, that doesn't mean I don't have a zoom lens anymore. I still have a 70-200 f2.8 Mark III, and it's a perfect lens, fantastic lens, beautiful lens. It does not extend. The barrel does not extend. It zooms in and out, whatever, but it really never extends. So when I put a mid box, it stays in place, and I don't see any physical barrel moving, which is good for me. And that lens is perfect. I have that lens on my B cam, and I always have my 35mm on my A cam. So I still have a zoom lens, of course. I'm not totally against zoom lenses. Zoom lenses, I think they are needed. They have their place in time. When you're shooting dangerous stuff or animals, for instance, in the wild, you don't want to be close to 35mm. So you probably get eaten up something. You don't do that. So everything has its place, but overall, I see myself shooting more, and I prefer more the prime lens over the zoom lens, and that was the reason why I chose the 5mm f1.4 over the 24-70 2.8 or Mark II. Alright guys, that was it for my video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and until next time, I'm wishing you good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Do stay safe, take care of yourself, and keep creating. I'm out.